Grant, O merciful God, that I may ardently desire, prudently examine, truthfully acknowledge, and perfectly accomplish what is pleasing to Thee, for the praise and glory of Thy name. Amen.
Many of you began your journey at the University of St. Thomas when you walked through these arches. You were full of hopes and dreams as our Tommy community welcomed you. What would college be like? What would you learn? Who would become your closest friends? Today, you can answer those questions, and now we can honor your accomplishments. You've made it. You set a goal, worked hard, and now you have reached it. We recognize and congratulate each one of you, the class of 2020.
Congratulations to you, the class of 2020. Although this is not the commencement exercise any of us envisioned for you 4 years ago as you march through the arches, it is a day for us to celebrate with your family your achievements. We're going to hear from one of your classmates who came to us from Jamaica but now calls Minnesota home. We have a special guest who has devoted her life to others in need. And President Sullivan will cap it all off by conferring your degree. For over 30 years, I have witnessed students' unique challenges on their way to graduation. This year, your class faced a worldwide pandemic. That's a first. You rose to the challenge. Your grit, your determination, and your fortitude pushed you on. I am so incredibly proud of you and the achievements that you've made. Congratulations.
Hey there, Tommies. Congratulations to the finest graduates of the College of Arts and Sciences. You made it.
Congratulations, Opus Class of 2020. My colleagues and I are so very proud of you and wish you all the best.
Congratulations, Class of 2020.
On behalf of the School of Education, I'd like to wish the class of 2020 congratulations.
From all of us at the Doherty Family College, congratulations to the class of 2020.
From all of us in the School of Engineering, congratulations.
Congratulations, you've worked so hard. I'm so proud of all your achievements, and I know that you're going to go out and do amazing work in the world.
Don't feel like it always has to be on a big political issue. It can also be in those interpersonal issues as well.
Since 1961, the university has recognized an outstanding member of our faculty. Dr. Kara Anthony of the Theology Department is our 2020 Professor of the Year. This award recognizes excellence in teaching, scholarship, service, and inspiration to students. Dr. Anthony's students know she has a special way of connecting with them.
I can just tell, when she teaches and when she looks at us and she talks to us, she really cares.
She loves the moment when students see the relevance in what she's teaching.
When that happens, when I see those light bulbs go on and when I see students go, wow, I have to pay attention to this. This is important. That's one of my favorite moments.
Our Tommy Award recipient this year is Keanu Daly, who is from Kingston, Jamaica. He earned a triple major in theology, actuarial science, and statistics with a minor in mathematics. He has served as a leader in countless organizations on campus. After graduation, he will be working as a data analyst for a local firm and as a substitute elementary school teacher in the Twin Cities before starting on his master's degree next spring. Here is your senior class speaker and recipient of the 2020 Tommy Award, Keanu Daly.
Wherever we go from here, whatever we do from henceforth, whomever we become from here on out is who we were meant to be. Yes, we were the naive young adults who claimed we'd change the world. We were the ones destined to change the course of our families' lives, and for many of us, to change the trajectory of our entire lineage. We were the ones who never knew what we were getting ourselves into when we walked through those arches. Man, Who knew reading for a degree was so time consuming? I wish I could get refund on sleep. But who we were is a dwarfed prequel to who we are. Back then, we only conceived our fate until we started living it out. We started being extraordinary. Class of 2020, we made it. Oh my God, we made it. 3 months ago, when everything moved online, we barely believed we'd make it. But we finally did. Imagine, right now as we celebrate, our instructors could be grading our finals and we are unbothered because we are done. I know, for many of us, the end came so sudden that we didn't even get to reminisce with our friends. So that's what we're going to do. Reminisce and give thanks for all the moments we shared over these last 4 years. Because really, it is not the end that is of paramount importance, but it's the process we took to get here. And for each and every one of us, we had a roller coaster of a ride. Remember when it all started? During Welcome Week? Playing the most ultimate game of atoms on the football field back when the track was red? Or better yet, how about enjoying lunch by gobbling down a Dane or Chipotle chicken from Tees with their famous fries? Shout out to the staff! Who could forget all the Thursday night lives at Scooters when we sang with the guest artists and partook in the free food provided? Please bring back wingdings and calzones to the menu. How could we not say thanks to facilities and all the building service workers that ensured that all the areas we used were neat and ready for us? Remember the times we fell in and out of love? The heartbreaks and butterflies that preceded them. The gut-clutching, non-stop laughs with friends who really became family. The first moment we learned of our induced superpower of writing an A paper right before the class. The moment we found our voice. The moments we told our story. What about the revolutions we started and the conversations we sparked about social injustice and inequalities? The nights we stayed up to be with a friend. The days they made sure we were okay. All of it. Throughout all of it, we made mistakes that we learned from. Choices and moments that defined us. All of it contributed to our process of becoming. For we are crossing the Rubicon, taking with us all that college molded us into. Human beings created to think critically about the world around us. Change makers of the highest degree. People who are cut from the sacred purple cloth, who will have the grit and determination to emerge from these unprecedented times. For this is not the end, but our unfolding as butterflies. Take flight. We will rise to the occasion. We should look at ourselves and say, we are strong and no one can stop us. We might miss the free sweatshirts every fall, but it's time for us to take wings and make the best of our lives every chance we get. Roll toms!
Congratulations, class of 2020. You've worked hard and you deserve this graduation, probably more than most, given the circumstances that you've been operating under for the last couple of months. You know, this isn't how you expected it to turn out, but the reality, much of life isn't how you expected, but rather it's what you make of it. And you're going to make a great deal of your lives. I'm confident of that. On behalf of the entire Board of Trustees of the University of St. Thomas, congratulations and go get them.
On behalf of the St. Thomas alumni community, congratulations, class of 2020. Go Tommies.
You've worked incredibly hard to get these degrees, and the COVID-19 pandemic takes none of that away. You've proved your resiliency. I know it's not what you expected or what you wanted, but you're the leadership that we need.
Hey, class of 2020, congratulations! Super excited for you and can't wait to see what you do.
We lift up your huge accomplishment today. No matter what's going on, it can't diminish the magnitude of what you've done. Nice work, way to go.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We can't wait to see what you'll accomplish. And I want to make one thing exceedingly clear. We expect excellence out of each and every one of you going forward. All for the common good, purple pride. Congratulations. Go out there and make a difference.
Way to go, Tommies. Congratulations.
St. Thomas class of 2020, you did it. You're done.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You've got the tools, Tommies. Now go out and make a difference in these historic days.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Class of 2020, your future's looking bright.
The degree that you have earned from the University of St. Thomas is like gold in your possession. We are very proud of you and wish you every success as you go out to change the world, working all for the common good.
Keanu, thank you for those inspiring words and all that you have done in your 4 years here at St. Thomas. We are so incredibly proud of your leadership and what you have accomplished. And now let's hear from Sister Norma Pimentel, a Catholic sister from the Missionaries of Jesus. She is an example of living a life for the common good, devoting her time to people at the margins of society, especially those at the U.S.-Mexico border as migrants, refugees, and undocumented workers. As Director of Catholic Charities of the Rio Grande Valley, she oversees the charitable arm of the Diocese of Brownsville, Texas. Sister Norma advocates for justice in social structures and asks us to do the same. Pope Francis says Sister Norma is a powerful voice of Christ among the poor. And here's Sister Norma.
Class of 2020. Today we celebrate you. While we live through this pandemic and witness to the darkness that it imposes, we can still find joy in our life. Today, I find it in you, in every single one of you who have the capacity to bring healing to our world, a world that has an enormous and urgent task that awaits us all. For this, it is important that you be people of action, action that can bring humanity to a higher level by just caring for others, especially the most vulnerable, the ones who are left out, the discarded, the forgotten. In the midst of all the tragedies that we are experiencing today, we find hope. We find reasons to rejoice. We all have witnessed the heroic, extraordinary service men and women risking their lives to care for others. We can name so many, and we applaud their effort and their care for the love they have for our loved ones. We have also come to realize how vulnerable and fragile we are. That when it comes to humanity, there are no borders or class differences. We are all part of one human family. We are fragile and weak and can only survive if we are united. Our action, our decision for a better tomorrow must be an all-inclusive response, a response that defends, protects, and upholds all humanity. Our response will save us. Caring for one another should never cause division. This pandemic has taught us that we have a responsibility to each other, excluding no one, caring for everyone. We must look beyond ourselves, including those who are different from us, those who may speak, look, think, or have different beliefs from us. How you respond to what you see before you will determine what your future will look like. It determines and defines you. Think for a minute. What will pull you forward to act and to be among those who we are making a difference in the lives of others, those we see today as our heroes? Your life unfolds before you right now. And the first instant when you open your eyes in the morning and greet the day with a smile, and you say, "Thank you, God, for today." From that moment forward, you have the opportunity to be before you, to do the good that our world needs today. It is your choice, your life, your chance to say, "Here I am. Aquí estoy." Pope Francis tells us it is the breath of the Spirit that opens the horizons, that awakens creativity, and renews us in fraternity to say, "Present. Here I am. Aquí estoy." Before the enormous and urgent task that awaits us. It is urgent to discern and find the pulse of the Spirit to promote, together with others, the dynamics that can testify and channel the new life that the Lord wants to generate at this specific moment in history. Don't let fear hold you back. If we allow it, fear can paralyze us to the point of being indifferent to the task that we see before us. It can keep us from embracing all, from responding to the human suffering that is in front of us. At every opportunity, we must seize that moment to do good, to defend life. It is our responsibility to be a voice for those who do not have one, those who are cast out from society, who easily are disposed and considered as not my problem. To be that voice, we must be present, as our Holy Father encourages us. We must be willing to believe that it is I that must say, "Here I am." It is time, every time I visit the immigrant camp in Matamoros, in Mexico, each time we distribute food to those who are hungry and who have lost their job. Every time we welcome the homeless and provide for them a safe, clean space and give them their dignity, I know with our presence, we are saying, "Here I am. I care about you." Recently, one evening, a homeless told us, "Thank you for this warm meal. I have not had anything to eat in a long time. Today, we cannot even find food in the dumpsters." That is because of the pandemic and restaurants being closed due to the shutdown. My hope is that our hearts are not closed. That by being present, we say, "I am here. I care. God is here." We are His hands and His feet and His heart. Think about it. If it is not you, then who? If it is not now, then when? Just remember this. It is never wrong to help another human being. To help and to do good, it is always the right thing to do. Class of 2020, I challenge you to be present in our world today, a world that urgently needs you, to proclaim to your families, to your communities, to our world, here I am, aquí estoy. Then you can reach the heights that you are called to grasp. Only then can you be the heroes that you're meant to be. So let me hear you say, here I am, aquí estoy. Thank you.
Congratulations, UST Class of 2020. I thank God for your gifts and your accomplishments.
Here's to you, University of St. Thomas, Class of 2020. Congratulations. We are so proud of you.
Congrats, Class of 2020. Roll times.
We've done a lot during your 4 years here, and a lot has changed. You've definitely left your fingerprints on campus, and your voice has been heard as you've been involved in so many initiatives and co-curricular activities.
To the class whose graduation I will never forget, many, many congratulations on this day.
As you prepare to transition to the next season of your life, be sure to nurture and take good care of those family members, friends, classmates, and those around you that matter in your life, including your broader community, however you define it. Above all, take great care of yourselves, because we need you now more than ever to help us continue building a brighter future.
Hello from the Upper Quad, and congratulations, Class of 2020. Welcome to this great Tommy Alum Network. Cheers.
St. Thomas Class of 2020, so glad to have you out there, all for the common good. Congratulations.
Way to go, Class of 2020. Congratulations.
Please take this moment to reflect and celebrate all you've achieved. Your families and friends and the entire community, they're proud of you. And as you look forward, keep dreaming, remain hopeful, and stay excited about the future.
We are rooting for you, we're so proud of you, and we thank you for all you bring to Minnesota.
Congratulations, Class of 2020. All the best.
Congratulations on your achievement. Here's to you, all for the common good.
Greetings, Class of 2020. I am deeply disappointed to be standing on this football field without you, and to not be able to look into your joyous faces and those of your families. My disappointment, however, pales in comparison to my immense pride in you and your accomplishments. As Keanu said, you made it. And we are still processing those sleep refunds, by the way. And as our mission says, you have become morally responsible leaders who think critically, act wisely, and work skillfully to advance the common good. As you begin the next leg of your journeys, you take with you lifelong Tommy friends and mentors. You also take with you the grace, creativity, and resilience that you have shown these past few months as you faced extraordinary and unexpected challenges. These traits will continue to serve you well. Now, more than ever, the world needs you, and I have no doubt that you are ready to write humanity's next chapter. Now, it is my pleasure to confer upon you your degrees. Graduates, wherever you are, please stand if you are able. Upon the recommendation of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I, Julie Sullivan, President of the University of St. Thomas, confer upon you a bachelor's degree from the University of St. Thomas with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, Class of 2020.
Through these arches pass, class by hopeful class, we who share a vision strong and true. We ourselves transform and our world reborn by the things we think and say and do. Now we stand side by side, hope and pride, to declare our thanks anew. Hearts and voices raise in a song of praise, dear St. Thomas. blessings be to you. Alma Mater, blessings be to you.